Why was the bolt on?
Well, what with everything, one can't be too careful.
Fair enough.
What did you want to talk about?
I've just come back from having a very interesting conversation with your landlord.
Harold Levy, really?
What do you suppose he wanted to talk to me about?
Well, actually, Catherine, I I wanted to talk to you about that.
So he was telling the truth. You know, he was so close to pressing charges, and it's not my job to talk him out of it. I could have been arresting you right now, or any one of my colleagues, whom I can assure you would not be as nice as me about it.
Why? He seemed fine after I spoke to him.
You trespassed and damaged his property. And don't try to talk your way out of it.
Well, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, to be honest.
Why do you think he didn't press charges? The reason he didn't want the police searching in the first place was because he was hiding what basically amounts to chloroform. The same thing he used to drug Charlotte May. He had a gallon of the stuff.
I know.
Well, so why don't you arrest him?
It's a completely different brand.
Well, have you checked his orders? He might have switched recently.
I have.
Then why does he have chloroform in the first place?
He uses it to dilute oils. It's a side scam to rip off his customers. You would have known that if you were working on the case, but you're not.
Well, diluting goods is illegal too, surely. Arrest him for that, and you can interrogate him.
And all he'd get is a fine. And that would be the end of it.
I'm sorry, but...
You're not an investigator anymore, Dad. I know you want to help, but trust me, you're not. In fact, you're making my job that much harder.
Catherine, I was merely trying
You made me a promise. From now on, I just want you to honor it.
I can't.
Why not?
I promised Tony Morgan that I would help find Charlotte May.
Of course you did.
Thankfully, Harold Levy didn't press charges against me. He probably didn't want the police searching any more than they had to. It confirms my suspicion that Harold is up to no good, but I can't convince Catherine to investigate further. Am I wasting my time watching my neighbors? Mrs. Doer is old and frail. Is she even capable of such a thing as attacking a man and taking his child? I made Mr. Morgan an impossible promise, but if I stopped now, it was all for nothing. There's a light on downstairs. Mrs. Doer is still awake. And here I am, spying on an elderly lady. It's too far away. I'll have to zoom. Mrs. Doer's bedroom. That big house all to herself, and she only lives in one room. How age punishes us. Now this is interesting. What is she doing under there? It looks like she's hiding something. But what is it? Well, that floorboard is my first port of call. Mrs. Doer's home once looked out onto a field of dahlia flowers. Her husband built the manor house with shipping company money. Now it's surrounded by all of this. What could she be doing in the basement? And how did she get down there? This is getting stranger by the minute. There's that ball again. I'd give anything to know what's in that box. Maybe it has something to do with what was hidden under the floorboard. That's my second port of call. Now she seems to be doing something. Dear God, that's not her at all. Mrs. Doer is in danger. Unless they're working together. I need to get a photograph of the intruder. Dear God, I've got you red-handed. You there! Stop what you're doing at once! I said stop! You won't get away with this. Whomever I saw leave Mrs. Doe's home left in a hurry. Let's hope they don't return. Now, to break in without being caught. I hope to God Mrs. Doe has gone to bed. Smashed glass. I'd better be careful. Oh, it could be useful. Hello, Mrs. Doe? Do not get caught, Robert. What makes my small flat look like a prison cell? Should I have called the police? No. The intruder will be long gone by now. It's up to me. Stale water. The basement. Damn this wheelchair. It looks too hot to touch. Let's hope that worked. Old photo frames. That's the box Mrs. Doer carried in. It's empty. Won't budge. Now, if I can find the sweet spot. This bone inlay is very ornate. Old, too. It's too dull to reflect. Just as well. I haven't slept in days. Smells old and dusty. It hasn't been used recently. Now, why would she hide you? The detail is outstanding. And what's this? Family tree.
What on earth are you doing in my house, Mr. Conway?
Mrs. Doer.
It's Lady Doer to you. We live in polite society, last I checked.
Lady Doer. Let me explain.
It had better be a bloody good explanation. Go on.
There was an intruder in your house.
I'll say.
I believed they were here for Charlotte May. I believed you were in danger, so I came over to help.
And where is this so-called intruder now, Mr. Conway? I trust you tried to apprehend him.
Sadly, no.
So it's just you and your word, then? Your daughter's a police officer, Mr. Conway. You should have called her.
I believed your danger to be too immediate, my lady. I was concerned for your safety.
You can cut that nonsense out right away. If you were concerned about me, then you would have knocked on my door or checked on me. Instead, I come out to find you at this ungodly hour prying up my floorboards. This is clearly a matter for the police. And how, may I ask, did you know to look under there?
Look, I can see you don't suffer fools, my lady, so I'll just come out.
No need, Mr. Conway. You've been spying on all of us from your window. Not very subtle, if I do say so.
Very astute. But please, if I may, I merely came over to ask you a few questions.
I suppose you want to know why I stored my belongings under the floor.
I want to know why they're all children's belongings.
Charlotte May. I'm not given to the kidnapping of young girls.
Why don't you just tell me what you were doing then?
Very well. For the past few months, things have been going missing from my home. Bits and bobs, really, but as you can see, the simplest of things in this house would fetch a pretty penny. Last week, it was one of my porcelain dolls. I'm of the suspicion that my maid is stealing from me. So I hid my most cherished possessions under my floorboards. I've had that silver mirror you just found since I was a small child. It's worth more than Dahlia View itself. Regrettably, my late husband and I, well, We don't have a child of our own to leave these things to. I see now that I should have hidden them better.
Can I ask, these missing items you speak of, are they all children's things?
I couldn't say for sure, but I don't think so. The first thing I noticed missing was an old pocket watch. Kept it by the telephone here.
Is it possible you could have misplaced it?
Possible, yes. Likely, no.
Who is your maid, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I say maid. She is a glorified cleaner. Shirley Downs.
Shirley, your neighbour.
Yes, she owns the pub next door. She needed a little extra cash, and I needed my house to stop falling apart.
I see.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Has she cleaned here long?
A handful of months. The upstairs, mainly. I have no interest in going up there these days. Too many memories, and I can only walk so far before my feet give in.
Do you think Shirley would break into your home? The intruder I saw. Could it be her, or someone you know?
You say you saw the intruder break in?
Well, out. They were picking the door, trying to lock it.
Picking it? What does that mean?
Oh, they had a... Trust me, they were up to no good with it.
I gave Shirley a key. I'm certain she has no need to do such a thing.
Lady Doa, would you allow me to search the upstairs of your property? I believe I may be able to shed some light on the situation, if you'd permit me.
We should call the police, surely.
Well, they haven't found Charlotte May yet, and they don't seem to be doing much about it. How about we postpone calling them for just a short while?
I do say, how Machiavellian, Mr. Conway. You ask me to lie to the police. To your daughter, no less.
Not at all. Just to postpone calling, in the pursuit of knowledge.
The stair lift. I believe it still works. There should be another wheelchair up there somewhere. My late husband's.
Thank you.
I haven't been up there for a year or two now. You will share what you find?
It would be my pleasure.
Oh, and Mr. Conway, there's no electricity. You might want to use the lanterns.
These look like maritime telescopes, older than me. It looks like I need some kind of lever to turn this. Locked from the other side. Shelley's been gathering valuables. Perhaps Lady Doe was right. This all sounds fancy. Locked. Of course it is. Now, what? Now, what?
50 on the 22nd. Let's have another look.
The telescope is pointed right at Mr. Morgan's house. Was she spying on Charlotte May? The 22nd was the night that Charlotte May was taken. Let's hear what she has to say.
I wonder if it has anything to do with Seddon and Sons. Could be the year. Could be the year.
Seddon and Sons. I've seen... Seddon and Sons. I've seen... was Shirley doing with you? By the sounds of it, she was trying to open something in this room. Lady Doe was right. Shirley's stealing from her.
Now, where was I? Oh, for God's sake, Larry. I sent you home an hour ago. God, not your shoe. Idiot.
Fool. Charlotte May? I do not like how that tape ended. Oh, this was days ago. For now, let's try to finish what she started and open something in this room. It could have been this. Shirley was trying to steal something from inside it. If I had something flat to slide down this drawer. Oh, this has some weight to it. Lord Doer must have been a war hero. Let there be light. Why on earth would they want to tear this painting? Now, why is this open? I saw the intruder leave. Let's hope it stays that way. Now, what do we have here? Another child's toy. Are you out there somewhere? Or are you in here? I will catch you. I don't think I've seen Lady Doe's smoke before now. Must be Shirley's. There was a painting in here. It doesn't look as though it was removed by a professional. Now, what was she looking at that she needed for this room? Shirley must have been looking for a code. Good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Shirley Downs. Peat Hill Reserve. Well, at least Lord Doer had good taste. Now, what on earth? Charlotte May! Charlotte, are you in there? How do I lift this? This makes things quicker. Lord Doer was a hobbyist. Blue. Lord Doer was a hobby man. Nothing useful in there. It's heavier than it looks. A rag. Not chloroform, thankfully. There's no way I can untie this by hand. Might help me force that lock open. It's far too blunt to cut anything. Lord Doer. I never met the man. If that's the size of the model, I dread to think how big the real thing was. A marline spike, clearly used with knots in some way. Well, these are anchor weights, all different by the looks of them. An old dumbwaiter. I wonder if it still works. I've seen this boat up here already. I'm sure of it. That wasn't so hard. Looks like it was when Lord Doer was still alive. Damn, it's far too blunt to cut anything. That wasn't so hard. One down, one to go. Looks like I need some kind of lever to turn this. This makes things quicker. Let's see if this helps. Please let me be wrong. Jesus Christ.
What is going on up there, Mr. Pomeroy?
Everything's fine, moment, if you would.
Very well.
Doa's hidden room. Genius. The missing wheel latch. That's the office I've just come from. Very detailed. of a torn painting. This looks like Lord and Lady Doa's child. They tore her out of the picture. Why? About the same age as Charlotte May. The mirror Lady Doa hid under the floorboard. My lady, I've found this.
What is it? I can't see it up there.
It appears to be a cryptex of some kind.
Oh, yes. It's a silly old game I used to play with one of the maids. We would pass messages back and forth and have to figure out the code. It's been many years since I've seen that.
I see. By any chance, do you still have the code for it?
Couldn't tell you.
Couldn't or won't?
Mr. Conway, I think I've been very accommodating, all things considered.
Well, can you give me a clue?
I can do one better. I can give you the cipher.
Please, do.
On one condition.
Dare I ask?
It's not all that bad. There's a picture in the main hall. My late husband. I haven't seen his face in some time. Would you take a picture of him for me?
Oh, Lady Doa, as luck would have it, I've already taken that picture.
You have? And without my permission?
I thought you wanted me to.
Yes, yes, very well. Here it is. We used an old code. You take the alphabet and write the first 13 letters under the next 13. Then replace the letter you have with the one underneath or above it.
So, A would be an N, and D would be Q.
That's right.
Well, where do I find the code to translate?
Mr. Conway, may I remind you that it's you up there and not I. I will say, though, the code was usually something to do with my late husband's model boats.
Very well. I'll start looking around then. So, the code is something to do with Lord Doer's boats. Got you. Another key. It's for the servants' quarters. Another key. It's for the servants' quarters. It appears she left in a hurry. could be useful. It's a shame to damage something so beautiful, but I do want to open the box by the window. It could be useful. Well, that's encouraging. Innocence. Charlotte May. At long last. Now, what do you unlock? And why would the intruder hide you? Let's see what Lady Doa has to say about you. My lady, may I bother you again?
Of course.
I think I found out what the intruder was doing.
About time. Go on, then.
It's a key. Looks to be quite ornate.
Go on.
I was hoping you could tell me.
Describe it to me. Perhaps it'll jog my memory.
It has a copper midsection.
Go on.
It has a large anchor shape.
Ah, I know what that is. The basement storage key. Again, I haven't seen that for many years. I have one too somewhere. I could look for it.
The basement, you say?
Yes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Mr. Conway?
I just might be. Do you think it possible that Charlotte May could be in your basement without you knowing it?
The very thought of it. I fear there's only one way to find out. You'll have to go to the basement. The lift won't work whilst the stair lift is activated, though. Give me a moment. Now, you really are alone up there, Mr. Conway. Can I just remind you that... What is it?
Are you expecting anyone?
Another intruder, you mean?
Lady Doa, I'm serious.
Oh, my. I'll go and call the police.
Shh. They've locked the door. I know you're here. Come out. You're not going to get away with this. Show yourself at once. You can't hide. My daughter is a police officer. You're clearly out of your depth. Please, if you're here, you don't have to do this. Stop. You won't get away with this.
Charlotte May, are you there? Charlotte, are you okay?
God damn, it's locked.
I'm coming, Charlotte.
Mr. Conway, what on earth is going on? What is all that banging?
I need your help. The kidnapper is down here.
What? That's it. I'm calling the police.
Oh, wait, no. I need to get into the basement. They took my key.
Mr. Conway, are you insane? I'm calling the police, and that is the end of it.
it's locked. I'm coming, Charlotte.
Mr. Conway, what on earth is going on? What is all that banging?
I need your help. The kidnapper is down here.
What? That's it. I'm calling the police.
Oh, wait, no. I think Charlotte May is here right
Mr.
now.
Conway, are you
Do you have
insane?
that other key?
I do.
Toss it to me.
I don't know.
Lady Doa, please.
Fine.
Oh, come on. Got you. I said stop. God damn this bloody chair. No. Charlotte, give me something. Were you here? There's something here. There has to be. Oh, damn. There'll be no explaining this together. After the attack against me in Lady Doa's home, I'm left questioning everything. Was it one of the McKees? Harold Levy? Or someone else? My presence is clearly getting to someone. Lady Doa was downstairs at the moment I was attacked. I can't rule her out. I need to be sure what her involvement was. Only a few questions remain unanswered. Lady Doa claimed she was hiding her valuable items from her maid, Shirley. Can I prove Shirley was stealing from her? Lady Doa clearly wouldn't have kidnapped Charlotte May for money. Why else would she want to steal a girl?
There must be a detail I'm missing on some of the evidence. I need to look at every single detail. I'm sure that some of this evidence is irrelevant. There. Everything left on the board is relevant. It is possible that Lady Doa and the intruder worked together. Does anything here indicate that she could have helped the kidnapper? I need to look at every piece of evidence. Lady Doa, clearly there must be some small detail I'm missing on some of the evidence. I should read every detail. I feel I could group this evidence based on the questions they relate to. Okay, I'm sure that everything I've grouped relates to the right question. I need to make sure I'm looking at all of the evidence. I need to make sure I'm scouring all. I think I could ignore. There. All that remains is to connect the relevant evidence.
That's right, I'm onto something. Now, what does the rest of it mean? Good. Now, what does the rest of it mean? So, Lady Doa may have had motive after all. She lost a child and was clearly emotionally shaken by it, though it seems like that was many years ago, and I found no evidence other than she knew how to tie knots. Not very conclusive, if I do say so. Shirley, on the other hand, was stealing from Lady Doa. She knew her way around the house and had access to many of the rooms. She also had a good view of Tony Morgan's house and was talking about Charlotte May on the dictaphone message. Shirley, are you my attacker? Did you take Charlotte May? Robert Conway speaking.
Dad,
Catherine, again, I'm sorry
do
that
you know how foolish you made me look tonight?
Why don't you come over?
I had to explain to my superior that my father was found in the same house that we think Charlotte May was tied up in. That the reason why we have no good footprints is because my father's tire marks are littered across an open crime scene. I'll be very surprised if I still have a job tomorrow morning.
That wasn't my intention.
No?
You know full well why I had to.
You can't just do whatever you want and think it won't affect other people. What if she'd press charges?
Lady Doa gave me her permission.
You could have ruined my case.
It's not just your case. There are other ways to prove yourself. You can't be so blind as to think you can do it all on your own. The real test of one's character is learning when to ask for help.
Jeez. And that's what you've been doing? Asking for my help? It seems as though you're hell-bent on being the one to find her.
Well, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree.
No, it's still very much in the tree's shadow.
What are we arguing about? We both care about Charlotte May. We both want to help Tony Morgan.
It's my job to help Tony Morgan. What you've done is against the law.
You said it yourself. There weren't any charges against me.
You don't get it, do you? Your actions might have gotten Charlotte May killed.
What if it was you down there? Would you want me to stop, to respect people's privacy, to follow the law?
That's not fair.
Well, it's all I had, with the vision of a young girl who needed my help. And all I saw was your face. Someone needed to do what had to be done, no matter the cost.
But there's always a cost. Isn't there, Dad?
I wish I could make Catherine understand my actions. Every time I try, I either embarrass her or myself. There's always a cost. Last night, my neighbors watched in merriment as Catherine had to rescue me from Lady Doa's basement. If the bruises on my body are anything to go by, then I'm clearly making an impression on someone in Dahlia view. I've lost too much to stop now. But will Catherine ever forgive me?